Okay, so hopefully this works this time. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so hopefully, let's see. Hi again. Can you hear me? Yes, perfect. Okay, real quick story time here. We can, yes, we can. Yes, perfect. Real quick here. If Hat hasn't heard, there was a fire in my area. And because of that, I got all my stuff together, including my expensive mic, which honestly, I don't know why Hatter keeps bringing up how much my expensive mic cost. Yeah, was it $300? Yes. But I was talking to Hatter and giving him crap about something because he's talking about buying a new iPad for his music, for his band that he's a part of at church. It's like, okay, why do you need a $400 iPad to show your music on? Last time I knew in music, there was like pages in a book, and you set the book on your like little note stand there when you're playing your music, and you look at the notes on the paper. You don't look at an iPad. So Hatter, don't give me crap about a $300 mic when you're going out to buy like a $300 or $400 iPad for your music stuff. Okay. I'm just saying. And you mentioned that you have a lot of music in your iPad, but your previous iPad broke. Well, guess what? If you just kept the papers in the book, you wouldn't have to go buy a new iPad. So don't give me crap about my mic, Hatter. I'll get you back. Remember, guys, you come at me, I get you back. Let's see. Paddlehead and MLB logo elements. Yeah, there was an earthquake today as well. I crap. Hope you used some TP there. Anyways, guys, so what I was saying real quick was that apparently there's 4 people on here. Hopefully you guys all can hear me other than just Johnny G. But I am working on my 100,000 view goal, and so I've been Saucy Senoritas. How you doing? I saw one of your ASMR videos today, and I put a little comment in there. I don't get ASMR, and honestly, with this old man's ears, I couldn't hear, so I had to like turn it up, and so kind of defeated the purpose of ASMR. So if you guys don't know, ASMR, as far as I know, is like one of those relaxing type videos that you play in the background while you try to sleep. So I listened to Saucy Senorita's video with her daughter, so go check it out if you like ASMR. And yeah, I couldn't hear. I had to turn it up. So anyways, what's up, Michael? How you doing today? How's the little man? That don't work for me. So anyways, I might be doing a video every day in the month of December as well. I'm trying to get up to 100,000 views. That's kind of like my goal for the end of the year. I need about 15,000 more views. So I would like to try to get at least a minimum of 100 views per video. So if you haven't for some reason checked out a video or you got behind, feel free to go check them out. If not, though, it's okay because I still will have January, February, March, April of next year. So that is okay. See here, 25 days for podcast Christmas edition. I like that idea, but I don't think anybody wants to listen to me for 25 straight days of podcast. I don't even think I want to listen to myself for 25 straight days. That's why I try to limit myself to no more than 1 or 2 podcasts a week. This is not the channel where I do podcasts every day for, the views or the watch time or any crazy stuff like that. By the way, guys, I've made a whole $12 on YouTube. So the big money's coming in. So yes, remember, get up to the 1,000 subscribers. You'll be rolling big time with me. I can almost afford the dollar menu burgers at McDonald's. So yes, they would if you do unboxing hats. But then I need to get hats. We're working on getting better. I'd rather have the audience raise the volume all the way up than us bust the eardrum. So, by the way, I did like your fingernail polish. I was mentioning in your comments, I like your fingernails. My fingernails are terrible. I bite them, so I'm always envious of people with nice fingernails. It's just a little pet peeve or whatever I picked up when I was a kid playing baseball. So I like your fingernails as well. Dude, you got 50 hats coming your way. Johnny G, I do not have 50 hats. I got like 20. Yeah, got like 20. So I have 10 going to lids that I purchased last week that I got a really good deal on. So I got those 10. I got 3 from the Danville Braves. If you guys are looking for a Danville Braves hat, go check out the Danville Braves website. They have 5950s. a number of variations for only $10. So the hardest part would probably just to find your size. They probably had a total of about 5 hats that were $10, but the other 2 were not in my size. And then they have 1 or 2 hats that are like $20. And the only reason, there's nothing special about the hat, and I'll do the reviews on the hats when I get them in, but I didn't have a Danville Braves hat, and so I had to get one for the collection because you guys know I'm collecting one hat from all the minor league teams, which threw me a little curveball this week when it was announced, and I don't know if we talked about this, but I did believe we talked about the Kannapolis Cannonballers, which is the rookie ball team for the Chicago White Sox. They took over for the Kannapolis Intimidators. So now you have the Cannonballers. And then the Missoula Osprey, which is a rookie ball for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And they became the, wait for it, paddle handles? Paddle handle? No. How do you say it? Missoula? How did you say it, Johnny? Paddle head. Paddle head. Yes, paddle head. It is actually a fun logo. It is a moose. There's a couple of variations, but one is like a moose laying like in an inner tube type thing, laying, on the river. And another one, there's a moose fly fishing, and the design is like the state of Missouri, Missoula. And there's a trout jumping out of the background, and the moose is like shadowed. And the cool part is that they already have those hats for sale on New Era. And if you go, hit up New Era, you get free shipping. If you spend over $30, I believe they're still doing it. And then in some cases, you get no taxes charged to you. So if you're looking for one of the new paddle heads, go check out New Era because they have some great hats over there. Tongue twisters. Yes, you need some in your collection, Major. Go grab your, what's Ginats? Ginats? So I don't even know what the heck that is. Giants. I know you meant Giants, but the other thing is Giants. I know Giants. The other thing is that Major League Baseball, I guess, whatever, Fanatics. I saw it on Fanatics, and thanks to Hatter and thanks to Johnny and stuff for letting me know about it. But they released some logo wraps for MLBs, and they were freaking pretty awesome. Yes, I do want to get some of them. I have told you guys that. What's up, Aaron C? How you doing, bud? Nice to see you. I have told you guys that I will not always be the first because I don't pay for the expedited shipping. I just pay for the normal shipping or free shipping, and I'll let it come when it comes. But anyways, because of the time of the release being now and being on hat probation again for at least a couple weeks, I usually go on hat probation around this time anyways until about the Thanksgiving sales. That's when I hope that Lids or Fanatics or MLB Shop, even though they're all the same, even Macy's, Hat Club, Hatland, New Era, see if anybody does a sale for the Black Friday, Thanksgiving sales. So I'll probably be on hat probation anyways for the next couple weeks. But if you're waiting for that review, I'm sorry, but it's just going to take me a couple weeks. And I have a lot of fun hats already coming in that I'm going to be doing the reviews on. So honestly, you'll probably forget about them for a minute anyways. Like last year, for example, when they changed the teams, there's a bunch of team changes. I believe it was the Vives, Rocky Mountain Fives. It was the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, I believe. It was the Ducks. Let's see here. The Wood Ducks for the Texas Rangers High A team. And then there was a couple other ones that changed their names. But, I didn't go out and get those hats. They eventually pop up on Lids. So if you're looking for that discount as well, you could probably just wait till they hit up on Lids. But I bet you, though, if you just wait a couple weeks, they will pop up on a sale with the Thanksgiving sales coming on. But I do want to get the Paddleheads hats, and I want to get the logo elements for baseball. The ones that I was looking at was the Arizona Diamondbacks. They had a sweet Chicago Cubs one, nice Kansas City Royals one. I was looking for the Giants, but I didn't see it. Mets Cala 47710. How you doing, bud? New cap alert MLB logo elements just dropped. Just got the Giants. I was looking for the Giants. I have to go find it because I got kind of tied up and I didn't see it. Got 4, but I'm pick up some more of the MLB logo elements. Yeah, see, if you guys aren't following Johnny G on Instagram, I'll be honest, guys, he needs to start a YouTube channel of his hats because he usually has the hats right away. and he's always posting pictures. He got a bunch of those tip-off series like the Nets and the Lakers. I believe his Instagram's like Sneakers for Life or something like that. But go give him a follow on Instagram because he posts a lot of cool hats, a lot quicker than I do, you know. So I always look for him for all the newest releases and everything. My YouTube is Instagram. Yes, your YouTube is Instagram. Use code matchup for your 20% discount. So go give Johnny G a follow on Instagram because he's got them right away, and he pays for the shipping to the house. I mean, I pay for the shipping to the store, which is free because I don't want to pay that extra $4.99 for the shipping. And Sneaker Life 203 is Johnny G's Instagram. So go give him a follow on Instagram if you're not following him, if you really want to see the cool releases, because he is on top of it. I'll be honest, between Johnny G, Reds fan in Florida, Hatter gives me some cool ones, and there's a number, J38, who I don't see on here right now. He gives me some cool ones as well. So go give them a follow because they're the ones, honestly, I look at them for letting me know when the hats drop because I'll be honest, guys, I got a busy life, as you guys know, and so I'm not like surfing the web like all the time. Now, will tell you the other day I did go to like 75 minor league websites looking for some deals because this is a time of year where if a minor league team is going to do any deals, they're going to do it right now. And so I went to a number of them looking for some Christmas type theme hats. And I found one, and then I found two other ones. But I didn't get them because one was a flex fit and another one was adjustable hat. What's up, Reds fan in Florida? How you doing, bud? So I only picked up one hat, so I'll be saving those for my Christmas special hats. So I have a total of about 5 Christmas hats, and there is one more I want to get. I just don't feel like spending the $50 to get it. So, yeah. So I'll probably wait, but I probably will get it eventually. Now we need NHL logo elements. Johnny G, we are not going to get those. Dislike dweeb, surf the web all day looking for stuff to dislike. We are not going to get the logo elements. I actually mentioned this in an upcoming video, but long story short, NHL is not done by New Era no more. It's done by Fanatics. And unless something happens where Fanatics and New Era can work out using the design, because the design concept I would believe would be owned by New Era. So I don't think Fanatics can just go ahead and use that design concept, and they definitely can't call it the logo element series or anything like that. It would have to be can't even be the wraparound series or the tip-off series. It would have to be like the full court series or full ice series, you know, and wrapping the whole hat with the logo. I mean, so Fanatics would actually have to come up with their own ideas. So hockey, probably not. NBA logo elements, dang it. So yes. Anyways, so for the upcoming videos that I have coming up, I do have a hat to show you guys. I got a nice little Funko Pop, by the way. The other thing, I'm eventually going to turn Johnny G into a Funko Pop collector, because if you guys have not seen, there are some Sandlot Funko Pops going to be coming out. Hopefully I get some of those ones. I am a little behind on my Funko channel just because, you know, it's growing slowly. So I'm not pushing it as hard. So I don't do all the videos, you know, when the stuff comes out. But I will be doing more videos on there, of course. And so they have Sandlot Funko Pops coming out. So those are actually really freaking awesome. Go check those out. I don't know if Johnny posted those on his Instagram, but he did send me some pictures. Also, they also have Major League with Ricky Vaughn. And shoot, what's the catcher's name? I can't afford. I got hats at the moment. Shoot, what's the catcher's name? So it's Ricky Vaughn and the catcher. I can't remember. Rick, right? Rick? Oh, Johnny G will be buying Funko soon. Oh, yes, he will. Testify. Funko Pop's coming. Anyways, so yes, Jake Taylor. Thank you, Reds fan in Florida. See, I have my phone, but I'm not like Hatter where I like to look stuff up while I'm doing a live podcast, and I definitely try not to answer. Hello, yes, this is AT&T. Fantastic. I want to talk to a salesperson at AT&T to try to sell me some phone service. No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just doing a podcast in front of 3 people right now. No, yeah, come on, you can talk. No, this is not a Hatter production. Reds fan, hello again, bud. Good call, Reds fan. By the way, guys, you guys know I have to mess with Hatter a little bit. You know, me and Hatter are buddies, so he's okay with it as well. Plus, he gets me in the videos as well. By the way, guys, he's kicking me on fantasy hockey because he's actually paying attention. I will say he's getting his butt whooped on basketball, and I was just looking at his matchup. He had, I believe, one guy on the bench with like 17 points. So what does that tell you? He says he doesn't have enough time for fantasy basketball or baseball or football, but he has time for hockey. That's because he don't want to look silly and by everybody else, because he knows if I beat him in fantasy hockey, I'm going to give him crud for the whole year. I like your hat signature 49ers colorway edition. Let's see. So, yes, I wore this one today just because I was wearing my Coca-Cola shirt. Yes, I have a Coca-Cola shirt and I have a Pepsi shirt because I like both brands. And I just thought the 49ers fitted would go great with the Coca-Cola shirt. So, yes. Real quick plug, guys. Snapbacks for sale. If anybody's interested, $40. Also comes with the ML Hatz logo for the first 10 people. Or if you just want to buy the decal, only $10. Let me know. I will be sending 2 of those out to my Patreon members. J38, who's not here. Harley, who is not here as well. He is focusing on school, and that's the way he should be doing. Conrad Connoisseur, how you doing? You should open up your own hat shop. Yeah, one day, maybe. No snapbacks. I do have fitteds, but I'm very limited on the fitteds. I have 7 5/8 and 7.5. By the way, Conrad Connoisseur, I left a comment on your Dorito spicy chip thingy today. I want to know if you ate the whole rest of the bags. Did you? I have not seen those Doritos. I'll probably pick them up, but I'm also not really a big fan of sriracha sauce for whatever reason. It just doesn't impress me. If it was the Tapatio Doritos, maybe, but I'm not a big fan of sriracha for some reason. I just like Tapatio. So did you eat the whole bag of both of those hot Dorito chips that you ate? He does in his man cave. You have a man cave? I have a man closet. If you haven't seen it, Rob S., I did do a room collection video, so just go search it on my videos. But I did do showing off, my area, my room, whatever you want to call it. It's technically a converted closet, and it looks like a nice little room. It fits perfect. They put some shelves in there when they first built it up. Everything looks really cool. So, yes, it is actually like a closet. Is that where you do your videos? Yes, I do most of my videos in my room. Once in a while, I'll do them here at the table just because I have a little more room. And then, of course, T-Ball might be here. He's not here right now. He went back to school finally. And then the other thing is, I'll be honest, guys, you guys know my dad lives with me. His room is basically adjacent to the my sports room, my room. And so my dad can't hear with crud. So he's always turning the TV up so you can literally hear everything going on in his room. So I'll either record on the days he's at dialysis or late at night when I know he went to sleep. So, I also have to be leery of that because if not, I just have to go in his room, turn his TV down. Then he gets kind of annoyed with me. Let's see, Tapatio Doritos with some lemon juice. Then yeah, I've seen it. Pretty cool. Okay. If you send me any of your hats, I'll showcase them on my channel to spread the word. No way they would turn my stomach upside down if I did. Then why would you buy 2 bags of chips? I hope you didn't waste it because if you guys don't know, I hate wasting food. It is my pet peeve. What usually happens, I'll be honest, I usually force myself to eat the food so I don't waste it. I do not like wasting food at all. And so I hope you ate the food, but that's just me. I grew up that way. I grew up with not having a lot of food. I grew up with not wasting food or anything like that. So I hope you ate them, or at least if you didn't eat it, gave it to somebody who ate it. So yes. Do you like those spicy Doritos? I'll eat them, but not in one sitting. Okay, good. I like that one. Today's drink of choice, of course, little coffee since I have to go get T-ball in a little bit. And yes, I'm drinking coffee because it doesn't really keep me up anyway. So what are you going to do? So I have a little side message here. I know I don't really have any of my card collector buddies on here today. It's just mostly us hat dudes here. But I sent in this Mike Trout. It is a graded card. Well, it was supposed to be graded, but anyways, it is a magenta relic autograph card. So there is the relic with the jersey patch right there, the autograph right there. This is an authentic card. So I got this for about $330, which is actually, I hate to tell you guys, for Mike Trout auto relic is actually a pretty good deal. But here's the problem, guys. I sent this in to be graded because that's what you do. I tried to get a graded card of Mike Trout, and it was going to run me a minimum of about $500-600. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll get this one for $330. I'll spend the $60, send it in for grading. Here's the freaking problem. Took about 5-6 weeks to get back, and they said the card was altered. So I was pissed. I bought it off of eBay. It's already past the time to return it, so there was nothing I could do about it. So I'm wondering if anybody who watches videos who's into cards, and I'll probably bring this up on somebody else's chat later, what does that do with the value of the card? Because obviously Beckett did put, obviously it's an authentic autograph, but they're saying that there was color added to the relic. And the reason why I know that is because that's what they put on the back. It says evidence of color added. And I'm not sure if I can maybe send it to somebody else to get a second opinion about it or anything, because, I look at it, and the guy I bought it from, I did message him, and he sent me, and I believed him because he seemed like a real cool guy. Seemed like I don't see how they determine that there's any color alteration on this. 2.5 million. Yeah, right. So anyways, so if anybody knows, what does it do on the value of the card when you send it in for grading and it gets deemed altered? This is the second card I've got that was deemed altered, and the other one was a Frank Thomas autograph relic as well. Now, when I sent that card off, I sent that one to another company, and they didn't really give me a reason why they deemed it altered. So my first thing is, one, probably not going to, buy any more relic cards unless I get them myself or something. I'm not really sure if I'm going to send them in for grading is kind of what I'm saying. But what does that mean? Because this card, I spent $330 plus $60 for grading. And, looking at the corner, I know one of the corners was kind of soft, but it is an authentic autograph. So does that I would assume that would bring the value down of what it potentially could be worth. But I don't feel like it should bring the value down of what the overall spot purchase price would be. Is it still worth anything? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. You need lottery tickets when you have an autographed Mike card worth $5K. Can you send it back and get your money back? No, you can't. Who are you going to get your money back from? Oh, you mean from the guy I bought the card from? No, because it was I've had this card for about 3 months. And this card has probably been in my possession for 2 weeks. So it's already past the time for eBay and all that bullshit. So can't get it back. And I did go back online to try to find this card. And they do have this card, and it is graded, and it's going for $800. Yeah, I can't exactly buy that one for any kind of comparison right now. That card will get you 100 hats. What did the guy say when you sent him the message on eBay? What's up, Lefty Luke's channel? Probably worthless because it's deemed fake. It's not deemed fake, Conrad Connoisseur. It's not deemed fake. See, that's the thing. There's a difference. The autograph is deemed real because the autograph is authenticated by Topps. So they're not authenticating the realism of the autograph. They're authenticating the corners and the realism of everything else. So they're saying that there's potential color added onto the relic portion of it or even on the card itself. But the autograph is not a fake autograph. So the autograph is a legit Mike Trout, because if this autograph was deemed fake, Conrad, Bowman, this one is made by Topps Inception. So Topps Inception themselves, the company, would take so much crap if this was deemed a fake Mike Trout autograph, because this is a legit, card pull from Bowman Inception. So I hope that makes sense. So the autograph is not fake. They just say that potentially the color on the swatch right here is what they call the relic, the jersey part. That is potentially somebody could have added in some color to make it pop a little bit more or something of that nature. But the autograph, if you look at it, they even put on here as well, too, that the card is authentic. So that's what they put. And then it says right below the authentic part, it says altered. But it's not and then if you look at the back, like I said, it says it's not question. there's no questions about the authenticity. It's questions about color possibly added to enhance it. So yes, so the card is not fake. So there is still value in the card, but what kind of value is my question? Is it, do I still have potentially my purchase value of the card still here? $300-400, or are we talking maybe, since it's an authentic autograph of Mike Trout? Don't get me wrong. It's got to be at least worth $300, even though it's considered altered. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Could be a factory error, making it worth even more. Not a factory error. That's kind of a good question, actually. That they said that. I was going to tell you probably not, but that is a good question. There have been some cases where when they're printing them out of the factory, the color gets altered for some reason. For whatever reason, the machine is running high on the, inserting the color into it. But then again, the other thing is, they don't really add the color, because this is supposed to be like a piece of a jersey that's cut off. So I don't know if they do anything in the factory to enhance the color. I would assume once they cut up the jersey and they put these, the relic, the swatches into the card, I would think that that's it. And like I said, the only thing I can think of is somebody saw the coloring on this and they decided to enhance the color with the Sharpie or somewhere. So I was wondering if I could maybe send it to Topps to get them to look at it and just tell me where the color alteration is, just to kind of give me some more information on it. So I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. I've never had to contact Topps or anything like that. It is a huge ass company. So I don't know if I really want to take that risk of sending it in and possibly losing it. So Wrestle Machine, how you doing, bud? Just came in. What happened with the card? I sent it in for grading, and they said that the card itself was altered. It is an authentic Mike Trout autograph card relic, but they're saying something with the coloring is altered on the card. And I want to find out if that is going to bring the price down a lot, or if I'm at least guaranteed my purchase price on the card itself, because it was a $300 card. Could you sell it and recoup some of your cash, or are you just going to keep it for your, I don't say PC. I hate that freaking, I will be probably keeping it for my collection. I would, like I said, like to try to get another one exactly like this one, just so I can have it for comparison. But this was one card that I was really trying to get. And like I said, it was either buy this 300 ungraded one or buy a graded one that was like $500-600, and I went with the latter, and it kind of backfired, but it's just how it goes. See, the other card that I bought was only a $50 Frank Thomas autograph relic card, so $50, $50. I mean, that's I'm still a little disappointed about it, but I'm not entirely mad. So $50 I can handle. $400, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's probably your best bet, so you know for sure. Yeah, holy cow, you spent $300. Well, tactically, Johnny G, it was closer to $400 because it was another $60 to send it in to get graded. $60 to grade this card alone. Heck, hey, $50 is a hat. What are you talking about, Johnny G? We talking $55 to $100 is a hat nowadays. And I said that because there was a $100 bedazzled hat that Hat Club was selling. There was some Spike Lee hats that went for like 50, 55, somewhere around there. We had the Swarovski crystal hat that I did a review on that was $75. Hey, I'm thinking about starting my own hat channel. You should. Hopefully you do that. Here's what I'll tell you. Go to other hat channels, including mine if you like, and find out what you like about channels, find out what you don't like about channels. Try to do something different. It is all about doing stuff different. And you got to know what you're going to be doing. Are you going to be trying to collect every single hat that comes out? Or are you just going to try to collect certain hats like Hatter? Hatter collects beanies and dad hats, and he calls that his hat collection. So is that going to be your collection, or are you going to do like a focused group? Mine are generally, you guys know, are 5950s. They're fitted. I have some snapbacks because of Mandy. Mandy snaps is a pain, but I got to keep her on my good side because you don't want her on your bad side. So ask yourself those questions. Don't get caught up in numbers, and I'll talk about that later, but don't get caught up in subs or anything. And you got to remember, the first number of months of making videos, and I don't want this to be eternal or anything, you're probably going to be lucky to get like 3 or 4 views. And I'm serious, 3 or 4 views. That's it. You might get 1 sub a week, if that, 2 subs a week. It also helps, though, if you promote it on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, stuff like that. That does help a little bit. but don't get too obsessed with numbers, because if you do, you're going to drive yourself nuts. So yes, and don't expect overnight success unless you have a really good channel. And since it is a hat channel that you're going to do, and that's what I do as well, it is a niched market or a niched area. And so, you're going to have to really put some emphasis in what you do, and you're going to have to enjoy it. You're going to have to literally spend the first year and a half just enjoy making videos, because if you don't enjoy making videos, you might as well not even do it. You're going to get the bedazzled hat. I would actually like to, the one for $100. Yes, I would actually like to. I got 19 subs on my YouTube. My last post was the Fear City pack. See, why aren't we following Johnny G on YouTube? Come on, you guys, go follow Johnny G on YouTube. The other thing, guys, I was watching one of my YouTube guys. You guys know I watch probably anywhere from about 15 to 30 videos a day of small YouTubers that are growing, that are, climbing up in the YouTube. And I just like supporting the small YouTuber community and whatnot. So I go on about 15 or 30 different channels every single day. That's how I met Saucy Senorita. And I've met a number of other people that way as well. So I like, watching their videos as well. And I want to make sure I support them as best I can. But anyways, guys, I bring this up because I was on one of these guys' YouTube channels today. He's almost at like 800 subs. And they were talking about super chats. And you guys know I just got monetized. Anyways, what they were talking about was, giving people super chat money, but yet they really couldn't afford to lose that $5, $10, $20 super chat money that they were donating to the YouTube channel. But they thought by giving that money to the YouTuber, that would help their channel out. First of all, I will tell you guys, if I can do anything to help you guys, if you guys are growing your channel and I could do anything to help you guys grow, I will. But at the same time, if you cannot afford, how you doing, Patreon Pirate? If you cannot afford to lose $5, $10, by donating it. I donate money, and you guys know right now I'm not working, but I still donate money, and I can do it. If I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it. So I just want you guys to know, I don't want you guys, no names on here, Johnny G, no names. So yes, just subscribe to Johnny G channel. Good. Remember, guys, do me a favor, guys. I'm going to actually be talking about this. Use YouTube names. If you're outside and your friends and stuff, then it's fine to use names. And I'm going to talk about this in an upcoming video, but use the YouTube name. And like I said, in one of my upcoming videos, I'm going to be talking about this. So please, on here, don't use anybody's real name unless they're okay with it. And in advance, like I know J38, I know pretty much everybody's name on here, but I use their YouTube name because that's what they want me to use. And if you look at it or if you think about it, this is our stage name. So I'm Major League Hatz, or Major, as Johnny calls me, or Hatz, or something variation of that. So this is our stage name. So like if I ever meet Johnny G or Reds fan in Florida or anybody else, and they want to use my name, that's fine. That's perfectly fine because we're buddies here. But if we're like on video or whatever, or like Hatter, if we're on video or whatever, it's got to be the YouTube name. It's just how it was. I wasn't aware. That's why I'm setting you straight, Johnny G. I'm kidding. I know Johnny G. Johnny G is not like sleeping YouTube. Like when I go to sleep, I'm literally YouTube, Hatz, YouTube, Hatz. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding you guys. So anyways, I'm going to do a little video on that one because some stuff happened and I want to make sure it's really clear. It's not that I get annoyed per se, but you guys know I take the YouTube stuff serious. So thank you, Johnny G. Sorry, you just said the thing. So I just want to make sure we all were kind of aware of it. See, there he goes, WrestleMania 28. I think he did that on purpose. The type of guy who wore a fitted hat on his wedding. Actually, I did not wear a fitted hat on my wedding. My wedding actually kind of sucked because it wasn't a real wedding. It was a court wedding. And yeah, it was like one of those things. And I'm just going to be on. You guys know I'm honest with you guys. It was just like one of those things. We already had been together, me and my wife, for like 5-6 years. And we're like, hey, we should get married. I'm not kidding you guys. One day we're like, we should get married. So went down to the courthouse, got married, and There you go. And in fact, originally I was actually going to go to work later that day because I've always, my goal or dream, whatever, was always like, if I'm going to get married, I had to be in a church. And it didn't ever happen. So, I actually might, if I ever officially get married, like in a church with the padre and all of that, I might actually wear a fitted because I don't know. We'll see, because this is getting kind of, I don't know. I did say, though, I might get a haircut. I don't know. I'm kind of picky about haircuts because I can't really do much about my hair. The only thing I could do is brush it back and shave it. And if I brush it back, I have to use gel and stuff to keep it back. So, yes. Thanks, Red. I imagine getting married in the morning then having work in the evening. And that's what I was going to do. But I did kind of feel bad. And I'm like, nah, I'll just stay home. And when I called my work, I'm not kidding you. Here's what I did. Hey, boss, this is Major League Hatz. I can't come into work today. Why not? I just got married, and so I felt like it'd be an okay day to take the day off. Is that cool? Yep, perfect. Have a good wedding, honeymoon, whatever you want to call it. I missed one day, and I went back to work the next day. No, it was on like a Thursday or Friday, so I had the weekend off anyway. So yes, that's how I got married. All right, guys, let's check out what we got in the box. Like I said, finishing up the Copa hats. So here is one I had to order from the team store. And this one just came in a couple days ago. So there we go. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the Patreon page, feel free to go check it out. I'm always updating the Patreon page. Let me know what you guys think of some of the tiers I have. Do you think they're funny? Do you think they're kind of crazy? Let me know. And we'll go from there. Okay. I always like shopping at the team stores. J38, we missed you. I always like shopping at the team stores just because the service is actually pretty good. They get the order out right away. Here's the problem, though. Shipping sucks. Yes. When I ordered the Danville Braves hat, shipping was $9.25. $9.25. So that's why I say if you're going to order a Danville Braves hat, if you can and you want to, I would recommend it. Get like 2 or 3 of the $10 hats. They are fitted, so just depending on your size, because then it kind of breaks the shipping down, because then instead of, one hat costing you $20, then you're only going to have one hat costing you $13 if you're getting 3 of them, because you just divide up the shipping. Finally caught you live. What's up, Cam Vet? Haven't seen you for a while. Shopping while driving. Yes. I love hats. Got to build up my collection again. So anyway, so this was one that I couldn't get off of Lids or anything. And if they did have it, was early in the season. And when you're dropping 73 hats basically overnight, because that's kind of what Lids did. And then New Era had them as well. And then Hat Club did their variations. But you guys know I didn't get any of the Hat Club variations because those were Hat Club variations. Those weren't the official Copa hats. So I wouldn't say I wasn't feeling them. But when you're on the path to try to collect all the Copa hats, and there are 73 of them, you stick to what you got. So anyway, I ordered this from the Hillsboro Hops, which is in Hillsboro, Oregon. And shipping was $6, so not too bad. And if you guys ever want to nominate a hat, shipping kills new t-shirt. No Nikes, right? If you guys ever want to nominate a hat like J38 did, for more information, feel free to check out the Patreon page. But we have, bam, the Hillsboro Hop. How you say it? So basically Dreamers. The Hillsboro Dreamers. Sorry, let's see here. I got the paper here. Here's what the paper says. Sonadores. So basically, the Hillsboro Dreamers. I have the Pawtucket Red Sox team store literally up the street from me. It's 15. Oh, dude, you're so freaking lucky. The Patriots Gillette Stadium is 45 minutes away, and Boston Red Sox is an hour. Thanks for the advice. Do you order hats from off the brand websites? If you're talking about New Era, Liz, Fanatics, yes, I do, and I order from the team stores. I never usually use any other shopping places other than that, unless I know somebody who used them themselves and everything was cool. Otherwise, I go to the main sources. So anyways, so this was, to my opinion, one of the better Fun Cup Series hats that came out, and I had to make sure I got it, but it did take me a minute to get it because, like I said, I get most of my hats off of Lids. Still waiting for the fake New Era hat review comparison. The problem is Wrestle Machine 28 on that is I supposedly had, I'm not going to say no names because we're past that dude already. I had somebody that supposedly was going to send me a New York Yankees flea market fake New Era hat. And they never said they never sent it. They said they sent it. They said after 3 months it was returned from my P.O. box, which is actually crap because somebody else just sent me a hat to my P.O. box, and the video will be coming up pretty soon on that one. And I got that one just fine. So long story short, I don't have a fake hat or New Era hat to do any kind of comparison videos. And I'm not going to buy from a company in Japan or China or basically overseas. If I go to a flea market and I can find one, then I'll probably get it. But unless somebody can send me one, I really can't do that video at this time. The closest and probably the best flea market is probably about 2 hours away, 3 hours away, like San Jose area. And I'm not honestly going to do that drive. So maybe down the line. But like I said, if anybody wants to donate a fake New Era hat and you know it's fake, let me know. I'll be happy, to take it, or you can send it to my P.O. box. So that's why I haven't done the review on it, but it is, in the cards to eventually do someday. Well, all the team stores now are all owned by Fanatics now. No, they're not. Team stores are owned by team stores. Which team is that hat again? This is a Hillsboro Hops hat. So anyway, so this is actually one of the nicer ones. As you guys see, the details with the Dia de los Muertos type design and the coyote or wolf or whatever you want to call it. I believe it's what would you call this? Would you call that a coyote or a wolf or a hyena? I don't know. I would call it maybe like a wolf type deal because he's got the ears, he's got his tail, and then there's a little white tip right there, which is highlighted in that neon green right there, or yellow, whatever you want to call it. Got that nice teal color right here, teal eyelets, teal button. Look at that, you guys. They matched it all up perfectly. I love that fact. On the back, you have the blue and teal minor league little guy with the white outlining. Did really good. Black and black underneath, 7.5/8. This one is, of course, made in China, 100% polyester. So let's try it on. And it fits really good. Not too bad. So you can order your size and get away with it, but check it out. This, to me, like I said, when I do my review, I can pretty much guarantee that this one is going to be in the top 20 somewhere. I'm not sure how far it's going to go. Like I said, that is probably going to be some of my hardest videos just because I don't think that not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. I always tell you guys that I don't expect you guys to agree with me. I'm not the hat guru of New Era or anything like that. I just tell you guys what my opinions is, and I like to hear your guys' opinions, and I will never tell you guys you're wrong. Not like some wrestling dude in New York. I never tell people you're wrong. What does your wife think of your hats? Nothing. Mine is still the Lowriders Fresno. New Era needs to sponsor you. That would be a freaking dream come true. I do have a little funny story to tell you guys about. If you ever do YouTube, you got to be leery. Anyways, my wife doesn't really say anything because what's the point? I mean, I don't barely drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. So, I mean, I guess I could spend my money on other things, but I've always been a collector. It didn't matter if it was Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joes, baseball cards. You guys know I collect stadiums because I've been to all the baseball stadiums and a number of minor league stadiums. So I go to stadiums. So, I guess I could have different hobbies, but, I have been thinking about getting into the collection of luxury cars because then, a luxury car would be like $200,000. So I probably never actually own one in the collection. So I guess that would be better because then I could save my money. I don't know. Nah, I like having the hats. That's why I started the YouTube channel because I felt like there wasn't a lot of hat collectors per se doing YouTube videos, and I'm kind of right about that one. Right now, I only know of a minimum of 3 active hat channels that are consistently making videos, and that's Trends Unlimited. That's Sean Stay Fitted. So if you haven't subscribed to any of those 2 dudes, go check them out. Of course, there's myself, and then there's our buddy, Professor Hatter. He tries his best. By the way, guys, thank you very much for getting him up to 103 subscribers. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. He works really hard on his videos. He really does. He tries to do his best. So yes, I appreciate you guys giving them some support. So, hat collection on YouTube was not really that big. I don't know what happened with it, but there was some, hat shows that just kind of went away, and I don't know if they weren't getting the numbers that they're accustomed to. But basically, once they stopped doing their, YouTube or their podcast each week, because somebody used, let's see here, there was Chicago Joe on what was it, Wednesday or Thursdays, and then there was Interstate 99, and they just kind of stopped doing it, and I'm not sure why. So once they kind of left, it left a big hole in the hat community on YouTube. So that's kind of the hole that I've been trying to fill. And I told you guys that my goal is to be the first hat YouTuber with the silver play button, and I believe that's 100,000 subscribers. So hopefully I'll get there one day, and that's my ultimate goal. So if I could get there just talking about something I love, that's freaking awesome. And I do plan on eventually, like down the line, going around during the summer, meeting like 3 or 4 or 5 YouTubers, community members here, like Johnny G, a Reds fan of Florida, Professor Hatter. I'm not, there's a lot of people I would like to meet one day, and I would just like to make a road trip out of it someday. What's up, Isaac? How's Tijuana going? How's TJ? So that is on the agenda for something to do, kind of like a Zach Hempel thing, but instead it's hats. So I meet up with you guys. We go to a Lids, go get some hats, maybe even go catch a ball game, and just have a good old time, do a little bit recording, and just to kind of meet you guys up. So that's kind of the plan in the future. Come to New Jersey. I would like to see. There's a lot of places I would like to go. All is cool. Thanks. What up, Isaac? Let's see here. I missed Waxman68 cards here. Hashtag card crew. I have a small hat collection. Most are not so modern and are various businesses I have dealt with. Okay, well, it's a hat collection, so that's okay. I'm not telling anybody their collection is not a collection. I mean, you guys all know Hatter's collection. He's got a hat from his grandpa, which is actually a pretty cool hat that he counts in his collection. So everybody's hat collection is unique to them, so that's all good. So that is the plans eventually. So in December, I'm going to the Anaheim Ducks game. I'm taking minor leagues for his birthday, so I'm hoping that I can meet up with one of you guys down there. You already know who it is, so hopefully we can work that out. I can collab on a hat unboxing too. See, that would be fun. We could do like a hat unboxing and a Doritos Tapatio challenge or something like that. So anyway, so I would like to start doing that, and that's probably realistically at the earliest I'd start something like that would probably be not next year, but like in 2 years. So that's kind of how I would like to do it. But I would like to meet somebody in December, and they know who they are already. So, anyways, guys, so that is planned. Oh, anyways, what I was getting to was I had a company reach out to me, and I'm going to tell you their name because I just want you guys to be aware of all the fraudulent people out on YouTube. So the email came via my, YouTube email, which is mlhatz@yahoo.com, which is on my about page from, wait for it, Hat Club. No, I'm not kidding you guys. I already deleted it, but let me show you guys here. You guys know me by now. I don't lie. I have no reason to lie to you guys. And plus, I've told you guys, especially in another video, if you guys always tell the truth, you don't have to worry about remembering what you were lying about. It's kind of how I look at it. All right, it's searching. I found the name. Let's see here, Hat Club here. Come on. Anyways, so while this is coming up, hopefully I could just show you the quick little email real quick. Anyways, they said they saw one of my videos and they like my videos, and Hat Club scam, exactly. Hat Club wants to send me this particular person. Oops, let's see here. Let's see. It's not coming up. Why not? It's got to. Let's see here. Let's try it again. They want to send me a hat that hasn't been released yet by Hat Club. And I'm like, okay, that was cool. And they're like, we can show your video and, open you up to a bigger platform and whatnot, right? I'm like, okay, that would be cool. And they're like, well, we just need your address and whatnot and your name. And they're like, we can't find your name anywhere. First of all, one red flag, because my name is kind of anywhere. If you go follow me on Instagram, you see my name there. It's already there. So it's my first and last name. Part of my name, because it's not my whole name. I'm Mexican, and so us Mexicans, we have like 12 different last names. It's just the way it is, guys. Anyways, it's not pulling up, but let me just finish the little story real quick. So that was strike one. So I put on there my P.O. box, which is P.O. Box 1201, because that's what I use. PO Box 1201, Windsor, California. That's what I use for mailing. Now, do some people have my address? Yes, but only people that I trust legitimately. And I'm not like trying to bash anybody, but only a few people. And like I've had to send stuff overseas. And so a couple of those people, they have my address because I have to put it on the custom form. So it's just the way it is. I can't put PO Box on a custom form. So a couple of people do have my address. Otherwise, most people have my PO Box. So I put my PO Box and everything. And then, so here's me thinking, okay, the name on the top of the email was different from the ending. You know how when you guys are leaving your ending name and address and all that on an email, the name did not match the bottom to the top. Obviously, it was the Hat Club address, but it wasn't the same guy's name on the bottom as the top. So then I looked up the name and I got kind of curious. Hey, let me see if I can kind of verify this. So then I looked at the guy's name, and the name is not a common name, but apparently that person passed away in 2011. Strike two. So, yeah. So I gave him my PO Box. I deleted the email, and that was it. And then on top of that, I sent an email to Hat Club saying, hey, do you guys have this guy here? Do you have a person at your company named this? Because they sent me an email, and I'm trying to verify that they work for your company out of Arizona. And I stated the position. So I haven't heard back. So I'm just saying, guys, anybody that decides to do a YouTube channel, there's a lot of good people out on like YouTube or social media. There's a lot of bad people. We've been through the bad people, a couple of them already, and I'm sure we're going to get a couple more. So if you are going to go do YouTube and you potentially are going to have people send you guys stuff, use a PO Box. It's just safety, unless you really trust the person. Like I said, there's a couple people on here that I would trust giving my address to, and then there's other people that I don't trust giving my address to. Nothing against them, but a lot of it has to do with I don't know you that well. I haven't conversed with you that much on Instagram or YouTube to get to know you. So like I said, if you're going to do YouTube, use a PO Box for safety reasons. Que ojites. Que ojites. I probably pronounced that wrong, but that's okay. I blame my dad. When I was a kid, I always talked back in English and he talked to me in Spanish, so I understand more than I speak. So remember that, guys. Safety first. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys, because you guys know I don't like taking up more than your time. I'm kind of annoyed with a lot of YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers are so infatuated with watch time, and all they do is freaking live streams. 2, 3, 4-hour live streams. Some as much as 8 hours a day live streaming. First of all, if I don't catch your live stream live, I'm not watching it. I'm not going back to watch it. Second of all, you need to focus more. If you need watch time, you need to do some 10-minute videos, learn how to make videos before you'd start doing live streams. I waited like a whole year before I even got into live streams, because what I realized is if you don't appreciate the production value or producing of a video, how are you going to appreciate or know how to do a live stream really good? And then the other thing is, a lot of people, when they're doing live stream, don't have anything to talk about. They're depending on the chat community, so everybody in the chat right now, to kind of guide their live stream. Now, you guys know whenever I come on to do my podcast, we have things we're going to talk about. Do we go on random tangents? Of course we do, and that's perfectly fine. But if for some reason we ever get like into like a little lost area, I got something else that I can bring up. Like, for example, we could talk about how basketball just started and they had the number 1 versus the number 2 and the number 3 versus the number 4. Who was it? Michigan State. Who was it? I want to say it was Kansas, Michigan State, Kansas. Shoot, I already forgot. But anyways, number 4 beat number 3, I believe it was. And then it was 1 and 2. I fell asleep during the 1 and 2 matchup. They just started, so we had college basketball started. Copa de Virginia used to release a tamales hat for next year. That is actually pretty sweet. What's up, Mark Simpson? How you doing, bud? So we could talk about college, basketball. We could talk about how awesome the Niners are doing, unlike the Chicago Bears. Cowboys are not doing too great. Black Cat killed the Giants, I believe it was on Monday Night Football. So, we got stuff to talk about. So The Yankees hot stove. Yes, hot stove is back with my buddy Harold. Wears a bike helmet, Reynolds. So that is freaking awesome. Precisely why I only go live twice a month, geared towards auctioning off cards, and we will talk about other topics but focus on the cards. And I feel like that's the right thing to do. So I can't tell you how many live streams I have, and I'll be honest, guys. I'm not trying to diss them because that's kind of what they're doing, and they probably haven't really put in the focus of researching anything. But it's a lot of grow channels. Hey, come and help this guy, take care of this guy, and I don't mind helping out. You guys know that, but at the same time, we're not just going to say, hey, come and grow with us, do it right, all that BS. That's not here. We talk about sports. We talk about hats. Anyways, we're getting off the subject, but I wanted to make sure you guys know that if you guys are going to ever do live streams, kind of have a direction or subject matters that you're going to talk about. Your live stream is going to go so much smoother. It's going to be more interesting. And you guys also know that I feel like when I do my podcast, this is kind of where I talk about the other stuff that I enjoy, like looking at. I enjoy sports, I enjoy hats, but I'll be honest, guys, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the Funko Pops. I enjoy talking about wrestling. And you guys know I did the Funko Pop channel. I tried to do the podcast channel for the wrestling, but it didn't seem like it was the right time because nobody was watching the videos. Literally, guys, I had 3 reviews on there of Monday Night Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and AEW. So I had like 4 reviews. And I think I maybe got like 1 view on each of them. And those things took several hours to do because I'd have to write down notes and everything and make sure I got all the information correct. And yeah, it just didn't seem like it was worth it. And I did tell you guys, if you're making videos, do it because you like it. Well, I wasn't having a lot of fun with it. And I wasn't getting the feedback response. At least on the Funko Pop videos, I have fun with it. I get some good feedback, especially Johnny G, because he wants a freaking, what is it? A Blanche Funko Pop. What's her name? Oh, Betty White Funko Pop. Johnny G wants a Betty White Funko Pop. So I wasn't feeling it. So I stopped doing that one. And I just do the Funko Pop and the podcast. And then, of course, I do the baseball card channel where I like to showcase some of the cards I picked up. Anyways, so I was at Hot Topics the other day because you guys know that's one of my favorite places. And this is one of the Funko Pops I picked up. It was on sale for only $6. Yes, I already have it. I was at work. We all know that, Hatter. You said that earlier. Where did you go, Hatter? Oh, you missed that, huh, Johnny? He got a job, I don't know if you know, selling computer equipment at Best Buy. Hatter, get in that bag. Because Hatter was talking about marriage and saving up for a wedding ring for a girl he hasn't met yet. So that's kind of his direction. Anyway, so I was at Hot Topic. And I saw this for only $6, and so I had to pick it up. But we got Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks from AEW Funko Pops. These things are freaking awesome. I just had to make sure that I picked up a couple of these little guys, especially, like I said, $6. And you guys know I like opening up some of my Funko Pops and kind of having them on display. So let's take a look at this one. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know. I can't tell them apart. I've only really kind of got to know them for last maybe month or so, but it is Nick and Matt Jackson. They are brothers, real life brothers. They got their Bullet Club bandana right here, which is like the group that came out of like Japan. They were part of that one. They got their streamers on, like the Bailey streamers. They got their tape around their fist right there. They got that leather jacket which says Young Bucks, and they have that like Macho Man attire with the pants right there. And then of course you got more of the streamers coming down the legs, and then you got his long hair right there. Anybody know if this is Matt or Nick? I can't remember. Waxman, you rock. I enjoy your videos. Keep doing the good work. Heck yeah. Bad is not bad for that price. Hell no. Sweet. Nice card crew. So that's how you have to read the comments like that. You got to kind of computer technician, Andy. I love opening up Fairfield boxes. I get a kick out of the hidden gems I find. Also enjoy watching different streams that have content that makes sense. No shit, right? Thanks, Isaac. So we got that one. And then, of course, here is his brother. The only thing they kind of miss is I noticed that one of them is kind of going bald. They have a little thinning on the hair. So basically, it's the same design with the streamer pants and everything like that, the streamer wrist. This got the ponytail as well, got the leather jacket. I just think overall it's really nice. Trying to do the sideburns, and I think they could have just stopped with these sideburns right here and not continued on with the little, I don't know what do you call that? The ant trail underneath. But he doesn't have it, but yet they put it on him. So Matt and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks Funko Pops. I just thought they were really cool, and especially for $6. Elvis sideburns. There you go, Johnny G. Stubble. Yeah, that's more than me. So anyways, guys, we're hitting up on an hour. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. We had 13 people in here. So thank you so much. Please hit that thumbs up. And of course, you guys, little late plug. If you guys are ever interested in one of my custom ML hats, hit me up and I will let you guys know. And of course, if you guys want to ever check out the Patreon page, feel free to go do that. So you guys, thank you so much. I got a bunch of videos coming out. Make sure you guys, if you guys can, stay up on the videos. Every day it's a different type of video. I try to make my videos kind of fun, entertaining. So if you guys have a chance, I'll try not to make them more than no more than 15 minutes. Usually about the 10-minute mark is because that's what YouTube wants. So that's probably where they're going to be at. And I'm still on the videos I can. I'm still experimenting with the commercials, like where to put a commercial or an advertisement, and trying to not put too much on there. So give me a little time on that, because I'm going to be honest, guys, since I got monetized, I literally have to go through almost 400 videos to make sure that, one, that there's an advertisement in it, and two, to make sure that the advertisement is the right place. There isn't like a mass edit or anything. Too many ads. Hatter, what do you care? You pay for the premium price. You pay the $10 extra, okay? So what do you care? I'm just saying. Hatter pays the premium price, so he just skips through all the ads anyways. Plus, Hatter, I'm sure you'll get there one day, but that's how you make money on YouTube, is by ads. So I'm still kind of playing with that. And I'm not saying nothing, guys, but if I do get, more Patreons, then I'll probably limit the ads, because I hate the ads, but you guys know that's how I make I'm up to about $1 a day. I've made $1 a day, 2 straight days in a row. So yes, I'm making money now, but that's on my personal account. I get ads on this account. Good. I hope you watch them, Hatter. Good. Plus, I bet you on your other account, that's your mom's account, you probably are on, right? So, yes. So, you guys, I got to do something to try to make a little hat money. And I'm not going to lie about that. Hats are expensive. You guys know that. They're raising the prices, and I love hats, and I like putting them out there. So, that's what I got to do. No, what? It's not your mom's account? So, do you pay the $10 a month? Honestly, if I had some bills and I had to cut stuff, I would cut that. I'm just saying, I'd cut YouTube Premium. Anyways, guys, so I'm still kind of experimenting with the commercials or the ads. So I'll see what I can do. Hat money, love it. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'll be on Instagram. If you guys ever want to check, I check it every couple of days or so. So let me know. And of course, go give Johnny G a follow on Instagram, because he's constantly posting a lot of great hats. Thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next Thursday. Have a great night, Major League Hats. I will see you guys next Thursday. This is Major League Hats out. Oh, by the way, I'll try again at 3 o'clock. If that seemed to work for you guys, let me know. Maybe I'll push it to 3:30 since Hatter wasn't here. Let me know if the 3:30, 3 o'clock time. I'm trying to find a good balance on the time for everybody. So let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Major League Hats out. Bye, everybody. See ya.